York City, I'm Nadia. This is The Rundown. I hope you've had a festive season. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and all that jazz. I thought I would give you the rundown of my favorite films from this past year. It's been a momentous year, challenging year, some highs, some lows. Running the Boston Marathon this year was definitely a high and a low. No, a low and a high. So here's the rundown of my favorite films from 2018. Let's go. South African director Jamil Xt Ngobeka is one of my favorites coming out of my home country at the moment. This is his third film. It's a slow-burning western, epically shot, and it tells the tale of a Robin Hood-like figure from South Africa's past who's long been forgotten. So good. What more could you want? Ben Wishaw's lilting British accent, Hugh Grant dancing, a tale that never gets old about how we need to be full of love and kindness to face this world head on. It's one of those films that I want to put in my back pocket and pull out whenever times get really, really low and bleak, especially with all the news headlines we are bombarded with on a daily basis. This South Korean film, for me, like for many of my friends, has been hard to shake. Once you've seen it, it stays with you. Oh, there's just so much within it. Also, really good running in that film. Running plays a pivotal part in the lead actor's life. This was also a year of injuries, so I have been stretching a lot more. One of the best performances from Ethan Hawke that I think I've ever seen, and I know a lot of people agree. That's why it's just been picking up so many awards. From Paul Schrader, the man who wrote Taxi Driver. It's a meditation on faith, humanity. Shook. That emoji that people used to say, I'm shook. This film will leave you shook. Elizabeth Chive Vasahali and Jimmy Chin have created a film that not only goes into the death-defying determination that Alex Honnold had and displayed when he free-summited to the top of El Capitan, this incredible peak of a mountain with no ropes. Not only does it take you through that spectacle of what you're seeing, but you go into Alex Honnold here. Yorgos Lanthimos, the Greek director who has been sharing his love of animals, the lobster, sacred killing of a deer, with us, brings us this film that is so full of delicious comebacks and taunts. Barry Jenkins comes back after stunning us with Moonlight to present this understated brilliance. You always tend to start crying when you're running in the winter, even if you're not really sad. This black and white drama also is about forlorn love, about a love separated, set, within the Cold War period. Every single frame of this film is just a picture that you could cut out and put on your wall, up on your wall. I have waxed on about this film in a previous review on The Run, also in black and white, based on Alfonso Cuarón's upbringing. He gives us, the feeling of it. And I think that for me is the sign of a really great film, is when you feel like you have been shown someone else's point of view. You've been inside someone else's life. And Roma does that. No words sometimes. When I think about the year as a whole, the film that made me the most excited, it has to be Black Panther. That film got me the most excited about where filmmaking is going. An intelligent blockbuster, great action, fantastic characters, and just a really good sense of what movies could be, what the future holds yes, I'm also a little biased because it did pay tribute to a bit of South Africa and Africa itself, but it was more than a movie. It had such a great ripple effect around the world, and man, if films can still do that and give us a communal experience like that, we're gonna be okay. So let me know your top films of the year, if any of them were on my list, if there are some you are still dying to see, let me know. As always, you can subscribe, which I would love, would make my new year. And I'll see you in the 2019, in the year 2019. Bye. I've never been good at these outros.